Hello everybody, this is the HBJ again, back with another Ruck Rant. Some of the stuff around us. We got, this isn't really a forest preserve district. Got a shitter here, garbage can, but it kind of is at the same time. It's a big trail. We'll go maybe, depending on how I feel, as far as this one bridge I go to. There's got to be a UR here somewhere. Manhattan. So I'm guessing this is a UR here. Yeah, I think we're somewhere around here, and we're gonna go, we're south. We're gonna go this way, I'm assuming. Yeah, because the midwind's this way. We'll probably only make it to about here. The another parking access way. There's a bunch of them, and yeah, I've walked this one before. Got a little drinking fountain here. This little trail here is mostly, you can go either way. If you go in this direction, I think you get to a what's it called, like a preserved building. If you go far enough, got a little dip bar. But yeah, we'll give this one a shot today. You could tell, finally broke down and got a new phone. My other one was legit giving me just enough time. By the time I would get back to my car, it'd be on like 3%. The phone would be overheating and just a pain in my ass. The battery would take forever to recharge. It was just a nightmare. So I broke down, got a new one. A little shitting on Amazon moment. That's why we call it the Ruck Rant, because I'm about to bitch about Amazon. Bought a case for it, being that I'm kind of a rough and tumble guy when it comes to phones. I gotta have a harder case, like an OtterBox or something even harder. I ordered it a couple days ago when I got it, and it's supposed to be here today, and then it said it wasn't here. So I pulled the typical Karen move. I called up Amazon, said, hey, what the fuck, where's my case? I need it, don't want to break a brand new phone. They said the fucking case, my package, wasn't even on one of their fucking trucks yet. And I'm like, well then how come they already sent me a message saying that I'm gonna get it tomorrow instead of today? How many days are they gonna keep pushing this motherfucker away? It's a fucking phone case. Like, what's going on here? So hopefully I'll have it by the weekend. Hopefully. Big ass weeds, just weeds everywhere, weeds. It's crazy how much water we've been getting, how much weeds we got. Everything's growing a lot this year just because all the rain we've got. How's it going? Hi. No? Want to say hi? How's it going?
I think it's hot.
Yeah.
Crabby.
Have a good one. For as much as you guys see me bitching about dogs, I always stop and pet a dog. I like dogs. I just don't like when people bring them in fucking public. Rain just annihilating another path to get in here, but just annihilate. A buddy of mine from Indiana sent me pictures. He got hit bad. Real bad. I'm gonna have to call them later, see if they even got power yet. he was sitting in his garage so people don't steal his generator. That's crazy that it's gotten to Lord of the Flies type shit. People can't get generators. But yeah, fuck Amazon for that shit. They should have. Let's see what this sign says. It's a little entrance. Got a little park here. Wauponsee Glacial Trail. So, I think this is the same sign, which is fucked. They should have an arrow pointing in which direction the fucking trail is, because how do you know how many miles it is? Yeah. How do you know how many fucking miles it is? See, 3.14. Which direction, assholes? This 3.4 directions, or miles where? I take this way, but on the streets when I go to Midwin, and this son of a bitch goes. If you looked on the map when I was looking at it, it just goes and goes in each direction. If I'm not mistaken, from about that point, it's somewhere in the league of about 12 miles on foot to the hut, or whatever they call it, the preserve center, which I'm gonna have to check out one day, because you know, haven't been to that one yet. But like I said, let's get back to the rant. I know my ADD is fucking retarded right now, but fuck Amazon for that. Yeah, I'm still gonna use them. Of course I'm gonna still fucking use them. It's the most convenient motherfucking way to go. And I was hoping to do a next day or same day delivery, but the one I wanted, closest I could get it was 3, and now it's going another day. But yeah, my last camera got shattered at work. Obviously, I won't be bringing this when I go to work anymore. It'll either stay in the car or stay in my lunch bag. But there's a new feature on this new case I'm getting, where you could slide a thing where supposedly it'll close over the lenses on the camera. That way I won't have another problem of shattering the camera lens. But we'll see how it works. Coming up on our first bridge of the day. Oh, got out pretty late today. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Had to cut the grass this morning. Had a doctor appointment for the old ankle this morning. So, had some shit to do. This pinched nerve is pissing me off. You know, when you get old, when you're young, nobody tells you when you get old everything fucking hurts. You're gonna have problems with everything, especially when you beat on your body like I have my whole life. Not only through sports, but iron work. Oh, that's cool. A little trail into the mini woods here. Who knows what the fuck's in the middle of all that. But yeah, between sports, iron working, the military, back to iron working. Oh, there we go. Nice little trail. And what do I always say about another one? I say, fishermen always find the right spots. Whatever little river or lake that is, it's a little river. I'm not sure what it is. But, yeah. Oh, look at the stork. That was cool, a little stork. I didn't see that till too late. Else I could have zoomed in on it. Little fucking stork. But yeah, after throwing a fucking beating on your own body for all these years, I'm only 45 years old. But that being said, throwing a fucking major beating on your body, as you get older, it takes its toll, man. Fucking, I've had, and the thing that sucks is, I've had about almost a year off. I mean, I wasn't able to hike for almost a year. I've been off work. I want to say the second week of September, maybe third week, will be a year. You'd think your body would recover, but actually, I feel like too much time off does the opposite effect. Just fucks with your body, man. When I first had the surgery and those procedures, I was in so much fucking pain in my foot that I didn't notice all the other shit. I'm sure all the other shit was still lingering there, but, and then once it felt good enough to start doing physical therapy and things like that, started trying to hike again to get some cardio for work, and because I like being outdoors and I like hiking. But yeah, I just fucking got this fucking pinched nerve. What a fucking pain in my asshole, I'm telling you. Well, I'm out here before I continue on my bitching about being old. No BRC today. Love my BRC, but it's too late in the way too late in the day for BRC. Always checking behind me, making sure no one's coming, because I got the earphones in. It's hard to hear people. Today, listening to Use Your Illusion albums, starting with the red one. There's a couple songs before I bounce back to bitching about being old. There's some songs on that album that are fucking masterpieces, man. And if you listen to the song and the lyrics today, you'll say, man, that's a timeless fucking song. That song has deep meaning even for today. Just great. Both albums are great. 1 and 2, Use Your Illusions. A lot of people don't know the original Don't Cry, November Rain, and Estranged. Oh, that squirrel. It's gone. But, yeah. Oh, he's right there. I missed him. But, Don't Cry, November Rain, one song, I think, at one point. And, Axl broke them up into 3. All 3 songs are fucking phenomenal. To me, because of the music video, November Rain is not only a fucking classic, but damn near a perfect song. And in my opinion, I rank it even higher. Estranged, to me, it doesn't get as much publicity with the music video. The music video is outstanding. And the song itself, every fucking instrument played on that album, or I mean on that song, is fucking outstanding. Perfect. The singing, the lyric writing, everything that has to do with the song Estranged is fucking money. To me, honestly, it's one of the best songs they ever wrote as a band. as far as overall. I mean, you can't go wrong with anything off the first album. Appetite was just a absolute dynamite fucking album. There's no fat on the album. It's straight up Wagyu from top to bottom. Not one bad song on it. But I would say, I mean, their opening song is still one of the songs stadiums, sports teams, people in gyms use Welcome to the Jungle for fucking everything. Even commercials nowadays are fucking playing Guns. And it's funny because when that album first dropped, nobody wanted to play it. They got no airtime. Didn't want to play it on MTV. And all it took was one. All it took was one motherfucking time to be played in the middle of the night on a show people really didn't watch in the middle of the night. And that was it. Everybody wanted to know who the fuck Guns N' Roses were and wanted to hear that song over and over again, and the rest is history. So, I mean, breaks my heart that one of the most key members of the fucking band, who wrote a lot of the lyrics, a lot of the rhythm, isn't there to reap the benefits. I know it's not his gig. He's not one of those guys who raves about money and all that other shit. But I think he deserves it. That Izzy Stradlin, love him, love his solo shit, love the Juju Hounds. But man, when they got back together, the story has never fully come out. There's so many different rumors and bullshit on what happened, why he wasn't part of Not in Your Lifetime, and even now the tour. But I missed this time when Guns came through. It's my favorite band, 100%, not even close. And I got to see him with my wife, and I said it wouldn't be the same if I saw him again without Izzy. So I mean, he does make surprise guest appearances, but it's still not the same. See, same fucking 3.14 miles. I don't get it. Every fucking sign everywhere you look is 3.14 fucking miles. Why? And this is disgusting. People cut grass like this and just grass all on top of grass. Bag that shit and get it the fuck up. But yeah, Izzy's got to come back. If Izzy comes back, and it sucked that like all the good concerts are during the week now. Guns was during the week. If any time, this would have been the perfect time to go see him. Middle of summer. I'm off work at the moment, but it's just hard to see a band when one of your favorite members isn't even there no more. But I mean, I'd still see him again, even without Izzy. But man, Izzy's the backbone of that band. I don't care what nobody says. You can't say it's Axl. Can't say it's Slash. Now we're going to start passing all the farms along the way. Get a couple shots of the farms, but Duff. And then we've went through drummers. So you can't say any of them are fucking backbone, but Izzy was it. He was the one that didn't want to deal with all the drama. He was the one that removed himself when all the shit went down. And finally, when he had enough, he just had enough. In the middle of the biggest tour of his life, making the most money he's ever made in his life, just goes to show he wasn't about the money. It was all about the music. I mean, Izzy even sang a song on Use Your Illusion too. I think it's 2 if I'm not mistaken. He was the vocals. I mean, that's interesting. Somebody literally came through and chopped that motherfucker up. But yeah, bring Izzy back for one more tour. Don't write no more new music without Izzy either. You need Izzy. I get it, Richard Fortus is your guy now. I'm not saying fuck Richard Fortus, but he's not fucking Izzy Stradley. Bring him back, write some new music, and let the fans see what they want to see. If you're an actual real fan of Guns N' Roses, you want to see him. And I'd even go so far as to say, when they come to Chicago, fuck it, man. He doesn't have to play the whole show, but bring back Steven Adler, man. One fucking time for the boys. One fucking time. Let's see it. Let's get her done. Be nice. And don't come on a fucking Tuesday or Wednesday. Come on a fucking Saturday or a Friday. I don't know about the World. There's got to be a better venue than the World. Or whatever the fuck they call it. I'm always going to call it the World Music Theater. Whatever they're fucking growing there, it ain't corn year. We'll probably pass a couple cornfields, but I don't know what the fuck that is. But yeah, there's got to be a better venue. I don't mind the World because it's not a million miles away. But man, it's got to be a better venue somewhere. I like the outdoor venue. I like how it's covered. I'll always be covered from now on. I'm going to sit as close to the stage as I can. Reason being, I've seen so many motherfucking shows that unless I'm at a festival, I just want to be as close to the stage as I can. There's a little metro station over there. Walked this one a couple times before. I think we're gonna pass a couple BP areas, the actual metro station, and when we get to the big bridge up top, we'll fucking turn around and run it back. Had to get rid of that guy itching the shit out of me. I think that's a cricket. Yep, they flew away. This would be the perfect path. Perfect to have a bike on. I like how it's decently wide, so you don't ever have to worry about walking through grass or grass fucking growing up through the middle here. I like it, because look at all the fucking weeds that come along with this shit. A lot of fucking bugs come with weeds, so but this would be perfect for a fucking bike, man. And I could probably ride it from the house and start halfway and then just take it south for a while, because that first street I crossed, it's kind of sort of by the house. The one that's going to be up here is going to be also kind of sort of by the house. Like if something were to happen, I could probably make it to the top here where this street is and walk back to the house. But I'll make it. But yeah, to round that out, gotta bring back Izzy. I know they're writing new music. Put a fucking halt on that until you get fucking Izzy back. Let him get his meat hooks into the fucking music, and let's make some good shit. I don't mind the shit that they've come out with recently. It's not bad. I think some of it's older. I don't think it's new. It might be. From what I understand, it was unreleased. They kind of went over and redid it. So, just Gotta keep Izzy in on that shit, man. He's the glue. He's the glue that holds you guys together. When he left, guns turned to a fucking nightmare, and everybody left. So, we'll end on that. That wasn't so much as a rant as an opinion piece, but kind of a rant, because bring back fucking Izzy. Next, we'll go back to being an old fuck. This fucking sciatic nerve is driving me fucking bananas. Right down my leg into my foot. It's just, I'm over this shit. I used to be in absolute awesome shape, and these things weren't problems, but the more I read into a lot of the shit I have, it's just from years of beatings and compression on the spine and this and that. Gonna try and take better care of myself now that I'm an old fuck, and never let myself get in shit shape again. I'm down. The last time I weighed myself a day or two ago, I was down 22 pounds, which is nice. That was the goal, to get there. I feel a little better. My joints are cracking a lot more, but I feel like once my ankle is up to par enough to where I could lift weights again and get that shit rolling, all that shit will go away and I'll be good to go again. So at least I'm not a big fat fuck no more. Down 22, which is a good thing. This is what happens when it rains too much. All this shit's just water, and when all that water comes, bugs come. That's why, another reason I got the headphones always going on, because it keeps the bugs out of your ears. Got a big old bunch of shit going on over here at the metro station. We'll pull up on it in about a minute. But yeah, I'll try and keep myself in good shape from now on, not let myself get out of shape. When I'm able to, put some muscle back on. Been eating pretty good. It hasn't been that difficult. It was just a matter of getting in the swing of things and just doing it. It's always the hardest thing when it comes to dieting. It's easy to do the first night. It's easy to do the second night. For me, it's that third night when you're like, I don't feel like doing this, or I ain't got the time to do this. Bullshit, you always got the time. You just don't feel like it, being lazy. And you get through that third night, makes it easier. You get through the fourth night, you get through the first week, and you're good to go. I feel like once you get through that first week, you're already in a rhythm. It's getting in that rhythm. It's telling yourself, yep, we're going to keep this going. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Instead of being like, fuck it. Because essentially, fuck it's what got you in the fucking spot in the first place, to where you have to get that first week in. You said fuck it enough times to where you got yourself in a situation where you look like John Panette, and you had enough of that shit. So back doing good in that aspect. This shit's about to come off, thank fuck. It's the most annoying. I trim it here and there now. Buddy of mine, Ricky, had his trimmed up a little bit. He looks like fucking Gandalf. But he had his trimmed, and he said what the barber told him, it's all dead, it's not growing anyway. So got the concert in a couple weeks. Sitting here, coming up upon the station here, metro station. Got a Dodge Caravan and a Ford truck, and another truck just sitting out yonder. Interesting that there's nobody in these vehicles. They're just chilling here. And anybody could just jump that fence. It's not like it's hard. I don't see any cameras anywhere. I wouldn't leave my car there. There's a parking lot up here. I'd put it there. High voltage. Yeah, it's probably running the whole show. But yeah, it's getting yourself to that point where you're like, alright, I'm done being that guy. I mean, not for nothing, but most of my life, most of it, I was in fucking bang bang shape. What the fuck is? Ah, it ran away. It was really weird looking. But when my wife got pregnant, I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm not worrying about not a thing. I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna eat as much as humanly possible. And I did. Problem is, once she had our son, Metra. So this is the parking lot I park my shit in. Not just have to walk behind the fucking building, but at least cameras right there. They're on the fucking parking lot. It makes sense that there would be. But yeah, back to it. Problem is, I kept going. My wife was like, fuck this. Baby weight's coming off. She got back in shape, and I just kept going. I mean, I was in half-ass shape. Not this election, at the last election. I was heavy, but I was not a big fat fuck. And then once I got in that car accident, that's when the rails came off. I couldn't do nothing. My back's still fucked up from that. That was a few years back, and then just when my back starts itching to feel a little better, bam, right away, the stupid fucking ankle. So I was already negative enough about it for a long, long time. Time to just let it go. Move on. That's what this hiking shit's a part of, just to move on. At least get back into walking shape and hiking shape. Because I say this on a lot of videos now, and I will continue to beat this into the ground. Babyface Nelson and Doc are in stupid shape. They've always been in stupid shape. They've been in stupid shape since we were enlisted. They're much younger than me, but they're still in stupid shape, and they still go on hikes. And they go on hikes in Arizona. So if the day ever does cross traffic, does not stop, that's for dummies. Hey, that car that's coming by isn't gonna stop. No shit. Somebody probably had to have gotten hit for some asshole to fucking be like, yeah, we gotta put a sign here. Fucking idiots. No shit, there's fucking cars coming. You take a look each way and you walk across the street. Fucking idiots. But yeah, I'm sure eventually come. Would you guess? 3.14 fucking miles still. That guy's got it. He's got the bike. I need to do that. But yeah, fucking, I don't want to be in shape to outwalk them, out hike them, out run. I'll never fucking, I probably won't run again. I might do a little airborne shuffling from here and there. I don't know if I'll ever run again. I might do a brisk jog. Not, I don't know. They can convince me. My boy or wife can convince me. Soon to be Sergeant Major Tyndall can convince me. But other than that, probably ain't many people on this earth that can convince this guy to run again. Coming across the cornfields. And you know who lives out in those cornfields. If you grew up around the time I grew up, you know what's in those cornfields. The children of the corn. You don't fuck with the children of the corn. And if you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. And you'll know why you don't go fucking with that corn. That's why I'm surprised they still have guys coming out of the corn at in Iowa for the baseball game. Field of Dreams. They don't know nothing about them children of the corn, because if they did, they wouldn't be walking through that motherfucker. I promise you that. Man, I hadn't looked back for a while, and that guy came flying by me. He's not even in the fucking sight no more. That's why I need a motherfucking bicycle. I just would need to find a way to prop this bad bitch up on it so I could fucking ride and talk. Get some more corn shots. Where I live out here, it's corn for days. Days and days of corn. But yeah, not a big runner, never was. Did it when I had to in the military. Got pretty good at it out of force. Out of being in the recon unit and getting smoked for accomplishing shit, because I had bad leadership, real bad leadership. And then when I made the decision to go to the line unit, it just became like a pride thing. Because I was older. Just to keep up. And then it came not just to keep up, but to fuck some shit up. So, oh, they got a mile marker up here. I don't know what the fuck that means, but we'll get a little shot of it. Mile 9. But yeah, I think a heavy walk, like a good pace walk, that'll get you somewhere. Now that I can actually zoom, let's see if we could get that plane in. Little Cessna plane. They fly over a lot, do a lot of practicing around these areas. And sometimes they use them to spray their fields. I also saw something interesting out here. Me and my buddy Johnny were talking about what's it called? Drones. We often talk a lot about war stuff just because we're both into it. He's still enlisted, but like prior wars that are going on now in different countries. And we talk about drones in the future, what warfare could turn into. And we had just talked about drones. And I was coming home from I think going to Abraham Lincoln Cemetery, and saw this big ass truck parked on the side of the road. And when I passed it, this what looked like an enormous fucking drone came out of it and went over the fields. I don't know if they were videotaping their fields or spraying their fields or what was going on, but talk about the future of everything, man. They used to have fucking jackasses pull carts. That's a good sign, seeing all this dead shit. That means fall's coming and Hikes are going to get much, much better. Going to be able to hit some places that I've been putting off because of all this shit, vegetation, and with all the rain and water we've been getting. Motherfucker. It's been way worse this year, so. But, yeah. If that was the case and that's what they were doing, and the drone fucking was spraying their field, or what they were doing with it, trying to find something in their field, fucking A, man. But this thing to me, I could have been way off. It could have been a lot smaller than I thought, but from where I was sitting in my car, it looked like a small vehicle, the size of it. But kind of surprised I haven't seen more wildlife today. Usually there's, especially at this time of year when there all these fucking fields, a lot of times you'll see rabbits and squirrels. I saw that initial squirrel when we first started, but that was it. Coming up on another bridge. And I think at the other end of this bridge, at the end is where the road is. There's no water underneath this one. But cool that they did a concrete fucking bridge. I'm digging that. If I'm not mistaken, by the time we get to the, it's either this road or the next one. I think this is the road I'm turning around on. But there's a old railway that's up here. I don't think it's used anymore. In the spring or fall, maybe the winter. Once I get a computer, I'll have to get a GoPro. That way I can film what I'm doing. Even though I don't edit what I film, I'll have to edit it a little bit. I like just doing this raw shit where you film and give it up. Film and give it up. It's more real. It's more pure that way. You're not fucking around. If you say something stupid, you're stuck with it, bro. That's me. I always say something stupid. I'll live with it. But, yeah. Get the GoPro once I get my new computer. And I'll be able to do a lot more shit with it. Especially like climbing shit once my ankle's healed. Ooh. Once this motherfucker's healed and I can start climbing shit. Look the fuck out. I'm going to be going to some cool places a couple hours away. They got a couple places down south from me. Got bit by my first skeeter. Hopefully that little yellow sign, you can't see it on the phone. There's a sign. Hopefully, should have brought my bug spray. What the fuck was I thinking? That fucking mosquito hurt. Yeah, just once this ankle's fucking healed. Still having problems. But once it's healed, get to go in places I could climb. There's some places down south where I've looked up different nature centers, different state parks. We actually have a ton of state parks in Illinois, a ton of them. And I always like to film all sorts of the shit that I pass. Corn to my left, corn to my right. Corn to the left. Corn around fucking electric fucking shit. I wouldn't want to be the guy who's got to eat that shit. I'm not eating that corn. Maybe even this corn. This shit's still around electric shit. but I'd eat that corn. I'd go, another fucking skeeter. You're telling me it took me 45 minutes to start getting eaten the fuck alive by skeeters? I'm gonna have to get to that fucking sign and pick up the pace on the way back. Warning sign here. Let me see if I can zoom in and see what it says. Looks so far on the camera. Buried fiber optic cable. Its actual address 234. Interesting if somebody actually lived here at one point. If on here was somebody's farm or house. But to the right, where I filmed that fiber optic cable thing, is where I drove down and I saw the thing down that street. I know it because of one of the houses that I passed on the way back from either Midwin or the Arsenal or Abraham Lincoln. It's nice being able to zoom with this motherfucker. I couldn't zoom with my old phone because it broke. But yeah, got a pretty good walk in so far. See what time it is, 4:13, not bad. 46-minute walk so far. I think that's it. If I can't see so good, but if that's the sign I'm thinking about, get to it and flip a bitch. Got an open field here, and another open field where there's something else planted besides corn right there. Yeah, that's where the next sign is. That's where we're turning around for the day. If I got out earlier, I'd keep going. I keep fucking going, but it's later in the day. And my fat ass needs to go home and eat. Let's see what that sign says. Interesting, whatever that little group of fucking gnarliness is. So much water, you can't see it, even if I panned over the phone that way. In between, there's giant ditches to my right and left, and they're filled with water. It's usually not like that because, fuck, it's been raining damn near every motherfucking day around here. But not just a little rain, like a whole shit ton of rain. Alright. We'll go onto the bridge just because I want to look at the railroad. If I'm not mistaken, that's where it is. And that's where we're going to flip around. Take a little shot of the sign and the bench. Get up on this bridge and then turn around. Yeah, I'd keep going for another 45 minutes to an hour. If it was earlier. Wauponsee Glacier Trail. Man, I can't fucking stand there. Too many motherfucking mosquitoes. They're fucking everywhere. Jesus Christ, I just got eaten alive. God damn it. You could kind of see it right there. They got what looks like, hold on, look in the water, keep a healthy distance. I am getting eaten the fuck up. Here we go, we'll stop here and we'll turn around because I'm done with these mosquitoes. There's the bridge. Not sure how far out it goes, where it leads, but see, it's full of fucking greenery. But it'd be interesting maybe to get a Google Earth and see where it leads. Maybe Maybe throw a line in here sometime, but I'd like to check out that railroad. Goes all the way out. That's just the road up there. We'll make our way back now. A little 50-minute out, 50-minute back hike. Wasn't so bad till about 10 minutes ago. These fucking mosquitoes, especially by that sign right there. Try and get that motherfucker was just full of fucking mosquitoes. I couldn't even fucking take a video of the sign. Maybe if I stand back here, get a zoom. Good. Now fucking get out and move. Man, that was bad. I went to go right up to that thing. Some pretty thick trees here. God damn it. Yeah, you ain't gonna get no censorship out of me. When I swear, I'm gonna swear. Fucking mosquitoes, goddamn pieces of shit. If there is a God, why did he have to fucking invent mosquitoes? That's pretty cool. One trunk has got 7 trunks hanging out of it. Out of one trunk. That's all out of one trunk. 7 trunks. And then a bunch of them have a bunch of big shits hanging off of them. It's like a fucking octopus. All out of the same trunk. But yeah, hopefully when we get up a little further, mosquitoes won't be so bad. Just killed another motherfucker. There should be a thing. Every time you fucking slap your shit and get a mosquito, there should be $1,000 put in your bank account automatically. Just bam, it's there. Just for the fucking inconvenience. Because if you slap a mosquito, more than likely, you're going to have a mosquito bite. And if you have a mosquito bite, that motherfucker is an inconvenience. It itches. It's annoying. Fuck. Should have sprayed myself with off. I always keep it in my car. I didn't think it would be this bad because the trail's so wide. I figured them assholes would keep to themselves, stay in where the green is, not on the path. But I'm wrong. I have been eating a lot of different spices with my food lately, including slap yo mama. So I hope, if there's any truth to be told to that, and these asshole fucking mosquitoes bite me, that shit's in my blood, then fuck them. I hope it fucking fucks with them. Just for as inconvenience as they make me, hopefully it's an inconvenience to them. Maybe it's gonna rain. Looks like it's gonna rain, and then you got a little opening here. Well, it looks like we got some rain clouds here. Wouldn't be fucking shocked at this point. It's hard to see, but we got a farm right over there. Another house over there. That house is actually pretty cool. I drive past it often when I travel in that direction. That's actually a no shit moment. No fucking shit, dummy. When you drive in the direction, you're gonna pass what's in that direction. That's a Beavis and Butthead moment. But in my defense, I grew up in the Beavis and Butthead era. And Beavis and Butthead were my thing. And I'm a product of the Jerky Boys, Beavis and Butthead, Crank Yankers, Special Ed. Special Ed was my guy. And then you had the Jerky Boys. You had Saul Rosenberg. And that whole cavalcade of characters. They were all good. And then Beavis and Butthead. You cannot go wrong with Beavis and Butthead. From the very first episodes to the latest ones made, Mike Judge is not only a genius, but he should be a national treasure. Beavis and Butthead should have statues made. I'm not kidding. Sorry for the pause. Thought I heard something. It's hard to hear things when you got earphones in. There's a branch that snapped down. This would actually be... Here's another one where you got 3 coming out of one trunk. Fucking crazy. But, God damn it. Again. But yeah. There's a... Are those 2? Hold on. If it's 2, I'll show it as I pass if it's 1. Nah, it's 1. Here it's 2 separate ones. There's 2 monster fucking. It looked like there was 2. But yeah, this is better in the spring and fall when you could see down in these ditches. You can see everything if there's an animal or something. Just don't come running up on you. I mean, that's the same with any forest preserve district you go on. So, not bad. Coming back on the... I think this is the concrete bridge. Wonder where that dude went on the bike. Nothing came out of there. Felt like I had a big old snot and nothing came out. Try this side. That one felt a little bit. But yeah, forest preserve districts, they're great in the summer. They're even better in the spring and fall. You don't have to deal with the bugs. The bugs is the big thing. You go to places like Waterfall Glen, like I was at this past weekend. Minus the humidity from it raining the night before. No shit. It was even wider of a path. And there's tons of people there. More than, I mean, I expected more. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. I mean, the lanes were wide open. It's not like you're bumping into people. Holy shit. See? Didn't even hear him coming. I gotta start paying the fucking attention. I didn't even see that guy coming. Yeah. Scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, see, people know what's up on these fucking trails, these bikes. I need to get me a bike. I don't even need nothing super expensive. I just need something to get on. There was a guy, I don't know if I said this story before. This dumb fucking kid I grew up with, Brillo's got a bike of mine stolen. Still to this day, never paid me back. Just goes to show what kind of scumbags I grew up with. Hey, can I borrow your bike? Got it stolen. Never paid me back. But, I had a really cool dyno. It was purple with black spots. Super cool. To this day, it's the favorite bike I ever had in my life. That got stolen, I think, when I was on vacation. And, there was a guy in Willow Springs who would, I don't know what he did or how he got his hands on these bikes, but he would sell them. This is way before Marketplace or the internet or anything. I think that I went there with $50 and got me a neon yellow dyno. It was sick because I remember I had my first bike stolen. Then I got the purple dyno. That got stolen. Then Brillo got my new one stolen because he's a fucking scumfuck. And called him Brillo because the top of his head looked like a Brillo pad. When I grew up, you got nicknames usually based on a deficiency in your appearance or on something with sports. Brillo obviously got his nickname from his hair. People called me Icky. Icky was my nickname. Because we used to play full contact, hard as we could, full contact backyard football growing up. And there was a point in time when all the rage was Icky Woods. And I loved Icky Woods because Icky Woods had what's known as the Icky Shuffle. Bo Jackson was my guy. I was always a Bo Jackson fan, part of the Bo Jackson fan club. Always a Broncos fan. First favorite team was the Broncos. But Icky Woods, that was my guy too. And so to this day, there's some people I grew up with. If I meet them out, they'll call me Icky. And it ain't because I'm gross. It's because of Icky Woods. And now that I'm older, I was able to, which was badass, get Icky Woods' rookie card autographed. Not because it's worth a lot of money. For sentimental value. Man, that wind's picking up. Usually when that wind picks up, it means that shit's coming in. When that shit comes in, it usually means rain. Yeah, there wasn't barely any wind, and now we're getting some wind. It actually feels good, but always looking behind me now. The last two fucking bikes fucking scared the shit out of me. I didn't even hear him coming. Especially that last one. I saw his ass before I heard him. That's the only downside of having headphones in when you're walking. Is you don't hear shit. But it does keep bugs out of your ears. And it does help the time go by on top of talking. Alright. This is the got some more corn here. I think this is the end of the corn, and then it turns into something else down the road. This is where we got the stop signs, stop ahead. Cross traffic does not stop, for the fucking idiots who didn't know that cars don't stop for no reason on their own on a regular road without a stop sign. Get another shot of that. Get a shot of the Metro sign. Get a shot of whatever the fuck this, but oh, that's BP. I told you it was BP. That's the BP building. Those are BP, I'm guessing, fuel or oil tubs. I would guess if I had to. There's a shit ton of them. And then there's another BP tub over there. Yard facility, Metro. There's a car coming, so guess what I did? I fucking stopped. That guy was a veteran. He had a disabled veteran license plate. Good for that man. Let me guess. Wauponsee Glacial Trail, 3-point-something miles. Yep, 3.14 miles. You wouldn't believe it. But in every motherfucking direction, this is only 3.14 miles. That's it. There's a lady, it looks like, outside of the BP station, getting in her car. Got these big ass tubs. BP building. Get a better shot. Got a backhoe there. Got these monster tubs here. Let's see, we got some birds on the path. That was me smacking another fucking skeeter. Just gotta keep going. Keep it moving. Because when you stop, that's when the motherfuckers come. Yeah, bring some more of that breeze and wind. Push them. Oh, 3 birds. Huh. 3 little birds sat by my doorstep, singing sweet songs. The melody's pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Yep, that was a sign right there. 3 little birds. That's cool. Very, very interesting coming down the line. Back at the Metro building to get a shot of the flag and the POW flag they got hanging up. Got to take this call, so pause. Had to take that call. So, for continuation, I'm already well past the flag and the POW flag. Still by the Metro station, but it was a call I had to take. Might have to, if I'm not able to splice the videos, I'll have to just post 2 separate ones. I'm not worried about it. This one will at least be 15 minutes, if not 20, just based on the walk back. I'm thinking maybe it'll be 10. Who knows? I'm walking at a decent pace. I have no idea what I was talking about before because I had an important phone call and my brain just fucking shot to what needed to be said for the phone call. So yeah, just hanging out at the Metro station by all these big ass BP things. I don't know what to call them. They're like big tubs, monster fucking tubs. But get all these fucking weeds everywhere. Let's get a shot of these big ass tubs. I would assume, if I had to guess, that those things have to be full of, and if they're full of something and they're made by BP, I would assume they're oil or gas. And if I'm assuming that and I'm wrong, I know that all around here, which would make sense, that there's corn farms everywhere, that has something to do. I might be stupid as fuck, and yes I am, I totally am, but that might have something to do with the fuel. I don't know. They might be full of fucking corn. Who knows? But yeah, fucking I'll have to Google what the fuck is inside those things and see. Let's see. Almost at 20,000 steps for the day, which is a good thing. Like I said, this is what makes mosquitoes. It's just wet everywhere. But no, fuck you, scam likely. I am not answering that. But yeah, fucking sucks. The sun's starting to really shoot out now this late in the day. 4:40. Sucks, man. I liked it when the sun wasn't around and we had some breeze going. Oh yeah, back to this stupid shit. I remember I was starting to talk about it earlier when I got fucking ADD. But Yeah, I always wanted to grow it. I always wanted to do the whole Scotty and thing. And I'm old as fuck now. And I figured this, it's so frustrating. I hate how when it touches my skin it itches, and it's frustrating, and I don't like that. I'm not one of those beard guys. I don't like the way I look with it. I don't mind it. I don't mind the way I look. But it's the upkeep and the annoyance of it isn't my bag. Get a fucking shock for miles and miles as far as the eye could see. Whatever the fuck this is growing, it's good enough. I don't know, I just made that up. But yeah, I got that concert coming up. I figured, fuck it, why not? Why not fucking do it one time for the Anthrax show? Oh, still shaving my head, doing the whole Scotty Ian look. Just because I think that's a fucking cool look, man. I mean, it took me forever to be able to grow facial hair. I wasn't one of those dudes. So, now that I'm an old fuck and I could grow it, this is a one and done thing. I mean, I'll grow a goatee from time to time, or some chin hair, but I'll keep it tight. I'm not one to have this shit just growing like a wild weed on the bottom of my chin. But it's coming, a couple weeks and we'll have the show. And the HBJ will be back to normal. Not at fully shaved face, but not this shit. But yeah. Nothing against people who do grow it. Some people, nah. Like when you get these yuppies who grow long facial hair, that's a hard no. And then just some people ain't cut out for facial hair. I might get some kickback like I do with my wife. Doesn't like it at all. I can't argue with her and complain. It's my wife. She's probably right. But I have to do this. On principle alone for myself. I was never able to do it, always wanted to do it, and I'm doing it, then it's done. Like I said, I'll do a couple little stupid shits from here and there as I get older. But I ain't got time for this shit no more after the show. But yeah, there's that coming up on, I want to say, the metro station. You can hear somebody coming out with a little dirt bike, a little jerk off on a dirt bike. Actually, if you're gonna ride a dirt bike, these trails here would probably be the spot to do it. You can hear them coming. Should fucking just come this way and ride all the fucking way past where I went. As long as you got the fucking gas. Fuck it, man. If I had it, if I had a dirt bike, I'd be flying around these trails like crazy. Just to be outside, to be on the trails. Fuck it, man. Just like the dude says. Just like the dude says. Fuck it, man. Yeah. So now we're at the metro station. Once we get to this street coming up here, it'll be our last street crossing, and then one straightaway path back to the car. So I was kind of right. It's been almost 8 minutes. Obviously it wasn't going to be 10. But yeah, it's a pretty nice hike, pretty nice walk. Street lights are starting to come on. Means it's time for my ass to get home. 4:45. Over 20,000 steps for the day. Not a bad day. Ugh. Once we get to the front here, we'll start a new conversation, new thing to bitch about. Hopefully it'll take us to the end. But yeah, this isn't a bad trail. It's a good trail. Minus the bugs at certain points. Like ever since I got out of that area, I haven't fucking dealt with the bug or mosquito, which is crazy. I think that's just more of a water area. I mean, there's a lot of water here, right here, but it's all water back there. So I think it's a breeding ground for mosquitoes. So man, when I went to go take that fucking shot of that sign at the end by the bridge, by the train tracks, I got eaten the fuck up in a matter of seconds. It was seconds, literally, since I fucking stood there and got fucking chomped on. Usually I take a walk around the neighborhood at 6 o'clock every day. I think this one will suffice for that walk around the neighborhood, being that I'm already over 20,000 steps for the day. Not that I don't want to push myself. That's not it at all. It's just, I think I did good enough. And yes, at this point with my ankle, there is a good enough. I mean, I have gotten over 30 before. That's a cool house right through that gate. Looks like a 3-car garage. It's built up with a bunkhouse up top. I know from when there's no foliage you can see through. They got a nice pool and a big ass pool house. The house itself looks super nice. If I were to build, they were smart and you put these monster ass trees, you can't really see it. That would be kind of the ideal thing. The only problem is, oh, they got a really nice lawn too. It's hard to see. I'm not going to show it. But their lawn is fucking immaculate. At least from here it is. Then you come up on this fucking train wreck, and you got grass on top of grass for as far as the eye could see, and lawn fucking marks, because people don't know how to cut grass properly. They want to get in and out. Another sign: cross traffic, don't stop. Horses and bicycles, watch out. So they're telling everybody to watch out. Everybody fucking pay attention. There's people coming in vehicles, stop. People coming on foot, people coming on bikes, people coming on horses. Alright, no cars coming. Let's see. Over 12 tons registered weight. So I guess if you have 12 tons, that's all it's good for over here. The last sign before we get to the beginning. Alright, at least they got a garbage can here. Wonder how often they throw away the shit in the can. This is well covered. This is a double canopy jungle I'm walking through here. But this double canopy is going to take me back to the car. Gotta make sure I'm looking out for Charlie. Charlie in the wood line. Charlie will come out and get you. You don't want to mess with Charlie. Charlie. Whatever the fuck that was. That was Charlie. Charlie gonna slit your throat. It's funny, like, people can't go around that thing. They got like little stones so you could walk back and forth, but they got a piece of wood sticking up, so because they don't want you coming that way. Like, you can't take one step to the right and walk around it. What goes through people's minds sometimes is fucking priceless. Bunch of shit they tore down. Look at that. Just a fucking trunk hanging there. They cut it. Interesting. Why wouldn't you just fucking finish? Bring that motherfucker to the ground. Don't know. Could have been laziness. Could have been running out of time. But there's a reason. Because it's still fucking there. But yeah, let's figure something out to bitch about. The fact that I don't have a bike, I'll bitch about that. The fact I need a bike, I'll bitch about that. The fact I want a bike, I'll bitch about that. The fact I'm a grown-ass adult. If I want something, I just buy it. But I'm a Jew and I don't like spending money. So there's that too. So yeah, but it's been a nice trail. A lot of coverage, which is good if the sun's out. I mean, you got big long strips to where you're gonna get beat up by the sun, but for the most part you got this double canopy jungle. Obviously not triple canopy, because we wouldn't be able to see, from everything I've heard from talking to people who were in fact in Vietnam. When you're in that triple canopy jungle, sometimes even during the day it's hard to see. Then you go in that motherfucker at night, it don't matter if there is no clouds in the sky and that moon is bright as fuck. It is pitch the fuck black inside that jungle. Now you talk about asshole puckering. You're in that fucking jungle. You don't know what just touched you. Could have been a snake, could have been a spider, could have been an ant, could have been a centipede. All of them could have been poisonous. I mean, I give incredible love and respect to the people, to the men who served in combat in Vietnam, and the shit that they had to go through, whether they chose to or not. Either way, they did it. Either way, they manned up and fucking did it. And that wasn't easy. Coming from a guy who did it himself, it wasn't always easy. There wasn't always times where I loved it, but I did it. So I like to give respect to all those who came before me. As a buddy of mine, Subi, always says, we stand on the shoulders of giants. Those who came before us didn't have near what we fucking had. Doesn't have near anything as far as technology, as far as resupply, as far as anything. And they were bad motherfuckers. So, give all the love and respect to all those who came before me and who did the job, who kicked fucking ass at the job. Yeah, man, it's quite humbling when you actually start. There's so much information out there these days with technology, with YouTube and internet. Like, you could find a lot of shit out of what these people went through. Take 101st Airborne. Just at the Battle of the Bulge. Those were regular fucking, just like me and you peoples. Fucking squirrel, finally another animal. And what they had to deal with, weather alone, negative degrees, to not have the winter clothes, having constantly low on everything, low on medical supplies, low on ammunition, low on food, low on water, low on everything. And them crazy motherfuckers outlasted a Nazi brigade that was beating the ever-living shit out of them over and over and over. And what happened when... How's it going? And what happened when they came across and demanded our surrender? Our leadership sent one word back to them. Basically, another way of saying, go fuck yourself. One word. He sent back, nuts. Nuts meant go fuck yourself. We ain't surrendering, we ain't giving up, and we ain't giving a fucking inch. And some say that they were literal minutes away from being overrun when Patton finally arrived. But imagine holding up for that long and going through all that. They weren't getting reinforcements. They weren't getting resupplies. And hello.
Hi.
Yeah, no reinforcements, no resupplies. They were just getting the ever-living shit beat out of them. So, that being said, that's just one example. And they held out. They made it. They made it until Patton came. It could have been minutes, it could have been seconds before Germany came and overtook them. But all they had to do was hold on for that little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. And they did it. They made it. And due to that, I feel like that was a huge point in World War II, was the Battle of the Bulge. The fact that Germany couldn't just steamroll, that they allocated their fighting powers in different areas, and had they steamrolled the 101st at that point, it would have been really tough to take over that theater. And but they did it, they made it, they took it, and then we fought back, and then we won. Not only did we win the Battle of the Bulge, but we won the war. Not without giving enough credit to Russia, because they fought the war of attrition. They literally said, keep killing us, we'll just keep feeding it. And they were at the point where it was coming close. But they pulled the General Grant and said, you know what? We have the manpower that no matter how hard you come at us, we'll just keep replacing manpower. And you're not going to be able to do that as fast as we can. And that's how we're going to win. And that's what they did. But not solely because of that, because we spread Germany thin. When they went into Russia, they were also fighting a war in Africa. And we came in Normandy. We had taken back Africa. And man, motherfucker, did the 101st jump into Normandy. And all them other crazy motherfuckers who took that beach. Again, standing on the fucking shoulders of giants. I couldn't imagine fucking riding a duck all the way up to that beach and then fucking either you get door down or you jump over the side. A lot of times they put that door down and man, machine gun fire took care of every motherfucker that was left in that boat. But at the same time, we did it, we took it, we won it. Between that and the bulge, how's it going? Were two major points that really spread Germany thin, because think about it, had Germany fucked us up, which was entirely a possibility, they wouldn't have had to worry about us no more. And had Germany fucking dominated Normandy, it would have been a really rough way to fucking... We threw a lot of eggs in that basket. A lot of eggs. So... But we came out victorious, which gave the Russians just the breathing room that they needed. Get him before he runs away. Get that squirrel, he's not even running. He ain't scared, he's literally 8 feet away from me, maybe 8, maybe 9. There he goes. Little baby squirrel. Just stood there and watched me. It's alright, little squirrel. But yeah, we gave Russia the breathing room they needed to be like, okay, Hitler can't reinforce his guys in Russia anymore because he's too busy reinforcing every fucking where else, because the Americans ain't fucking around. And we weren't. And it gave them the breathing room they needed to push through. And together we collided on Germany, and that was that. Hitler escaped to Brazil, or not Brazil, Argentina, with some other high-ranking officers like Joseph Mengele. Now this is kind of controversial, but it could be true. I think it's true that, here we go, I feel fucking rain. I think I told you it's gonna rain. It rains every fucking day around here. But I think the Catholic Church aided in the escape. It's a controversial viewpoint. There's evidence to both sides. Yeah, it is raining. Thank God I'm almost hit the car. Fucking A, man, seriously. There ain't a day in this motherfucker it don't rain anymore. Look at, there's blue in the sky, and then there's fucking rain clouds. Cox, I can't win. Definitely, I don't care if it's sunny the rest of the day. I ain't taking my night walk. What do we got here? 22,000 steps is good enough for me. I'm about 2 minutes from the car. Think perfect timing. Don't have to deal with all this fucking water. Cocksucking rain. Just my fucking luck, right? At least it didn't rain while I was on the hike. It waited till I came back. So I can't complain too much. I mean, I can. It's called a Ruck Rant. I can bitch and complain. But I'm already back, so what the fuck's the sense? Get a couple more shots as I return. We got the dip bar. Actually, I don't know why that's there. You need 2 of them to be a dip bar. Got the bench. Got the water fountain. Got the shit house. Take a shot of the map. And this is the HBJ out.